CEO gets $1 million check for a job he didn't finish. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a South African executive cashed in on a corporate takeover and why shareholders are furious. Meet Dominic Sewela, the chief executive of Barloworld. Last year, his company was taken private in a massive buyout, but here's the twist. He was part of the group buying it, and he just got paid a fortune to leave. R21.8 million. That's 1.36 million US dollars in cash for incentive awards that never actually vested. This is the story of a golden parachute that's raising red flags across Africa's business world. Let's break it down. Meet the players. Dominic Sewela led the company, but when a consortium offered to buy Barloworld and take it off the stock exchange, he joined them. This created an instant conflict. As CEO, his job was to get the best deal for all shareholders. But as a buyer, his goal was to get the lowest price. The initial offer failed. Shareholders said no, but that triggered a standby offer, a second chance. And then something shocking happened. The deal went through, and Sewela and 4 other top executives received massive cash payouts. R43.5 million total. That's $2.72 million to settle long-term incentive awards that would have only paid out if the company stayed public. They got the money anyway. Payments were handled under the deal's terms. Awards were deemed to have partially vested, based on complex formulas. For some plans, vesting was calculated at over 200%. The value was based on a share price of R120. The first chunk of cash was paid in November 2025. More is coming, but here's the part that will blow your mind. While these 5 executives cashed out, they received no new long-term incentives for the 2025 financial year. The finance director, Nopasi Kalila, got R68 million and then retired. Relebo Hile Malaleha took her place. Prescribed officer Amy Lika received R69 million. Kriswi Renga, head of consumer industries, got R65 million. Andronika Macemola, head of equipment Southern Africa, received R14 million. The company says everything was by the book, following the transaction circular. But shareholders are asking tough questions. They see a CEO who helped buy his own company and then got a huge personal payout from the very deal he helped engineer. The implications are huge. This isn't just a South African story. It's a lesson in corporate governance for Kenya and the entire continent. When executives sit on both sides of a deal, who are they really working for? The shareholders who own the company or their own bank accounts? Some say it's a standard transaction cost. Others call it a conflict of interest that undermines trust in markets. The controversy raises one unanswered question. If the first offer was rejected, did the CEO's involvement in the buying group ultimately pressure the deal through? We may never know, but the cash has been paid, the executives have been paid, and the shareholders are left wondering if they got the best value. Do you think this was a fair deal or a corporate governance failure? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking business news from across Africa.